So the next section, I'm going to start by taking out this siding, the head shunt, and from the points all the way to the end. That shouldn't take me too long, and I'm going to try on my GoPro using the time-lapse function so we can see how quickly I can do it. So that's the siding out, most of the ballast off. I'll just leave the buffer stop on the end for the time being. A little bit of extra track. I'll keep that just in case, although probably won't use it. But so that's that. So there we go. That's the siding out. What next? Well, probably have a look at the track round the back. Although it looks like I'm going to have to start on hacking some of the scenery apart now, I think. So that's probably the next job to do, is to start demolishing some of this scenery and see what we can find underneath. So chisel time. Let's have a look and see what's over here. Some plaster of Paris cardboard. So a bit of vandalism now. Oops. So construction here is cardboard under the scenery with little spacers, and then it had Mod Rock plaster Paris bandage over the top. Well, what not Mod Rock one was it? I think it was Woodland Scenics actually. So break off this cardboard, and then we can get down to the piece underneath. So we can get a bit more idea of what the construction was. Corrugated cardboard's amazingly strong. So this is a piece of ply under this track bed, and it'll be under that track bed. But in between we have cardboard and plaster Paris. In some ways it's quite satisfying tearing it apart, but there again you can think how long it took to actually make it. So let's just pull that off. That gives us a bit of access now into the under section. Into pull that off. And shortly we'll be able to rip out the boards. They were glued with PVA, I think, so probably we'll be able to break those apart and then see what we can see underneath, and get that track out of the back. So before I get too carried away, I think I need to recover the trees that are over there and the things around the windmill, put them somewhere safe, and that's the next job to do. So that's most of the trees removed from the top area, so now we can do a little bit of ripping. See what's held onto what. Okay, so we've got a tunnel mouth here. I think that's stuck down reasonably well. There we go. That's out, and that allows me now to see where the next track joint is on that curve, which is just under the board here. So I think my next little project is going to be to take that track out the back. At this point I could, if I still wanted to, run trains around on these two tracks, but they're soon going to have to come out as well, I'm afraid. But anyway, feels like a little bit of success, and now go and have a clean up, and I'll come back to this probably later on today or tomorrow.